Hello everybody, we are going to start working on our flipped classroom videos for the year. Okay, and the big key with these is simply follow along and take notes and use the video ability to kind of stop and fast forward through parts that you either need more help with or something that you already know. Okay, you are responsible for all of the information in these videos, and you are responsible for taking notes for them, but there's not an exact way to do that. So whatever you feel most comfortable with, take advantage of that. All right, so we're going to start with endpoint 6, adding and subtracting decimals. Okay, this should be the exact same as adding and subtracting numbers, except now I have some decimals mixed in, so it's not really that new. Okay, so we have a couple examples. We're going to look at the one on the left first. Okay, before, we would always just write them in a vertical way like this, 5.6 and 8.1, and we're going to be adding these together. Okay, now with the decimal, since it's already lined up, that decimal is going to come straight down. So the first important part about this is to make sure you line up your decimals. Once that decimal is brought down, we're going to do the problem like the decimal's not even there. So we'll do 6 plus 1 will be 7, and then we'll do 5 plus 8 is 13, and so our answer is 13.7. Okay, and another important thing that I want to do is I wanted to show what this problem was right away, but we can also estimate these to tell us if our answer is realistic. And the way we estimate them is we're going to round each of these to a whole number. So this one's going to round to 6, this one's going to round to 8, and 6 plus 8 is 14, and so our answer should be close to 14, and it is. So we know we're right, or at least really close to being right. Okay, so let's move to the one on the right. First, we're going to estimate. 16.24 is going to estimate to 16. 14.63, well, that's going to round to 15, and so our answer should be close to 1. So now to do this problem, we do it just like we did before. We're going to line up the decimals. Minus 14.63. And we're going to drag that decimal down. Okay. And now we're just going to do the problem just like we've always done. 4 minus 3 is 1. We need to borrow. So this becomes 6. 5 minus 4 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, so we can ignore it. So our answer is 1.61, which is very close to 1. So that's how that works. Okay, they can get a little bit more complicated. In these examples, we have decimals that don't naturally line up. So for this first one, before we do anything, we're going to estimate 8.3. 8, 6.3, 6, so our answer should be close to 2. So we're going to write this 8.3 minus 6.32. Well, we have a problem. We have an open spot over here. Okay, so anytime you have numbers behind it, we're just going to slide in a 0. So now we have 8.30 minus 6.32, and they have the same number of decimals. And we'll simply solve like we've always been. So that turns into a 2. 8. We'll borrow 1. So that becomes 9. 1.98 is incredibly close to 2. So we know we're really close to our answer. Okay, we'll do the one on the right. Now, we can also do the decimal thing up here at the top. Well, this is 3 decimal places. This one is 2. So we have to add a 0 here. And then we'll just do it like we've always done. 241.321. And this now, we're going to have to slide because this is in the tens place, we'll have to put that in the tens place, 14.110. Okay, so now before we start this, we're going to estimate it. So this becomes 241. This becomes 14, which estimates to 255. Okay. 1 plus 0 is 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 1 plus 4 is 5, 5, and 2. And those are incredibly close, so we know we're correct. Okay, now we're going to get to the part in the video where you take these skills and you try them on your own. So the little pause thing comes up here. You should pause the video, try all of these problems on your own, and then I will work them out or give you the answers to them. And then you go from there. So pause the video, give it a try. All right, so I'm going to work out the top two, and then I'll give you the answer to the third one. So for the top one, it ends up being 6.10 minus 4.24. So 6, 8, 1, 1.86. Yep, that looks right. This one ends up being 17.00 plus 13.11, which becomes 30.11. And the bottom, 24.120 plus 13.899, 910. 83. Put the decimal point right there. Whoops. So 38.019. Whoa. That's a mistake. There we go. That looks better. Just checking my work a little bit. Yep, looks good. Alrighty, if you find any mistakes in these, those are worth game time. So make sure you find them and get them to me as quick as you can. The assignment will be posted on the website. Alright, so there's your first video.